There's one thing I love in life, alright? Just one thing, and that has to be Thunder Thighs. What is up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to some more Epic 7 today! Oh, this will be fun. I cannot wait, right? We have Bystander Hwayyoung, which is rumored to be one of the more broken characters for especially cleavers, I think. I think she's straight up an aggressive character for sure, right? And yeah, currently the meta, there's just way too many tank characters, especially like knights, and Hwayyoung should be the one to end this stupid meta. Or, you know, become a worse problem by having her paired with light knights, which is what I'm foreseeing is gonna happen. But let's just see though. Maybe she's just doo-doo, right? Maybe she's just cheeks. We'll have to take a look at what she's all about. And this is my stats for now. We got Secret Sight, which is post buff as well. That means she gets the attack increase, like, period. You don't have any criteria anymore. Before, you have to go lower than 50% health. Now you just get the flat out, you know, stat line. You get more attack. Now I'm only plus 15. Plus, I think if you're playing aggressively, you don't need Secret Sight. That's what I think. But regardless of that, these are the stat line I have. Today I'll prepare probably 2 builds for you. We'll see, like, if we have enough time at all. Well, the first one will be Speed Pen Set. Of course, you want 100 crit. She does crit after all. We have nearly 4k attack. I'm going for 4k attack, 300 crit damage. Of course, higher the better. We're 220 speed as well, so any form of CR push that I can get, I should be able to get a turn with Hwayyoung. Now, to get into Arena, clearly as well, this is a cleaver setup, right? Can you use her as like a more standard setup with lower speed? I think absolutely. But let's just check out the damage, right? Because if you don't know the damage, there's no story. Hwayyoung has to do a bunch to light knights, okay? So here we have 2 light knights. We're gonna like just brutally murder them, yeah? We're also gonna set up like a very popular single target cleave in RTA, I would say. It's the top model Luluka cleave, and we'll just see how she fits into this team. Now, first things first though, with Hwayyoung, you definitely want to have a Soulburn, right? That's what I think most people are concluding after watching her PV. You need the Soulburn to do more damage, which is why Sea Phantom, I think, will be really good with Hwayyoung. Yes, you cannot be buffed, because that's Bystander Hwayyoung. She cannot be buffed, nor can she be debuffed, but we just need that extra Unseen Observer to get that extra Soulburn, and that should... If everything makes sense, alright? If everything makes sense, we should one-shot any light knights or get extremely close to. So what I'm gonna do, usually, Luluka will I soften someone up. So let's say, who should I soften up? I'm gonna actually go, you know what? I think the Wind can't kill the Dragon Bride, but it's a showcase. I gotta test out my girl Hwayyoung. I'm gonna go ahead and go for more Telex. I should have burned this one, but whatever. Here comes the Megaton new 15k done. So if Afternoon Soak Flank can do 15k, Bystander Hwayyoung better be doing way more than that, right? That's how I see it. But regardless, we have flat as well. Get the Soulburn in. We're gonna get the Death Break as well. Now, I'm pretty sure with Death Break, Hwayyoung will do even more damage, right? Because Death Breaking, like, she doesn't penetrate defense. So Death Breaking actually makes it, you know, go way more damage. So I don't think I would have a chance to set things up this perfectly where they let you just Death Break. But yeah, let's just see though. Against just a normal light knight, no mitigation because you ignore them, no damage reduction because you ignore them, no death break, no shenanigans, just a singular Soulburn. How much are we doing to a light Senya that probably has 30k health? Let's check this animation out. Oh, step on me in that alleyway, dude. And 29k. Alright, 29k is pretty good. This is 4k 300 crit damage, right? Or thereabouts. It's probably a bit lower, I would say. And 29k. Now this is where people are complaining. There are people who actually complain in Stove, I think, and YouTube comments as well. On Reddit too, I see some people going, oh, that's bad, because you have to one-shot light knights. I would say, yes, I can see why you would say that, but then again, if I'm doing 40k, that's ridiculous too, don't know? I would say just by getting a light knight, 30k HP dealt, like, no mitigation, don't care about nothing, is already pretty good. And I also think if you want to play fast, you want to one-shot, right? So maybe going 4.5k attack, 300 crit damage would be really good. But regardless, this damage for me, I think is good enough. Now, you definitely want the Soulburn. That is the one criteria, right? However, though, you would think that's it? No, that's not it. Bystander Hwayyoung has a passive, which is why I think if you think she doesn't do enough damage, this is where I feel like she will, like, in total do enough. If I get hit, if any one of my allies go below 40% HP, I think, I will activate Sura with Bystander Hwayyoung. And Sura should mean I activate my S3 again, right? So I'm just gonna let Mort take his turn here. You're gonna S3. I am immune to debuff, so I don't care about this, right? Bang, you're gonna go down. No debuffs on Hwayoung. So good. And now we proc Sura, because we're below 40% or 50% HP. I gotta read later, but let's just check out the damage. 9.5 on Mortelix. Okay, so without Soulburn, without the element, then you're definitely not killing anything. That is what I see. But hey, that extra bit of damage for you to clean up, fairly okay, I would say. Nothing insane though, right? Let me just check this out. Yep, it's 40% if you want to see. Let me just swap my camera around. 40% HP if the damage is above 40% of my allies, right? Allies HP. That means, yeah, you in a cleave setup, you should easily be able to proc this. And from this point on, let's just check out the S1. Now, in the PV or in the demo that they've showcased, the S1 actually does decent damage. Or, I don't know, maybe they just are like full DPS. Let's check out what my damage is though. Boom. That's like 5.8k. You know what? It's kind of just run-of-the-mill. Nothing insane, yeah? And with that said, done. We got him. Flan did her job. We got a single target cleave going on, which should be the best cleave, I think, coming into the next meta, considering there's Senya now. Like, young Senya plus a grass unit, you just cannot cleave, right? You just cannot do AoEs. If you do, you die. Alright, so next on the agenda, let's check this out. There is a light unit in Ruel as well. We do also have Extinction. So I think one of the best ways to deal with Ruel is also going to be Hwayoung. And another way I think cleavers will be using her in, it's definitely in a Zeo cleave for sure. I want to fight ML, what's her face? ML Ilinov as well if I get the chance to, but I don't think I am getting the chance to, so let's just go for this instead. Let me think about this as well. Does this work out? I think it should. I think it should, because I'm immune to debuffs, right? That is so nice. You know what? I think I'm gonna actually go for Sylvan Sage as well. Why not? So here goes a Zeo Cleave setup. I personally am using Zeo Cleave in RT as well. I think Zeo Cleavers would definitely love this character for sure. Hwayoung, right? So to start, we just go for an S1. Simple enough. Attack out for Fire Flan. Fire Flan is still, you know, one of the best bridges, right? Hwayoung is the DPS after all. So with that said, I'm going to go on it with a Soulburn here. We have another Sylvan Sage, which is also immune to debuffs, which is just so good against Mortelix, right? But regardless of anything, let's just check out the damage, right? I don't know if I want a Soulburn. I feel like I want to test the non-Soulburn damage if I can, but is it smart though? Do I try it, guys? Do I try it? If this doesn't kill, I would look like a big-ass clown, like freaking Ronald McDonald out in here, yeah? But I think for the sake of showcasing, you know, we gotta find out if the Thunder dies can still be thunderous if we don't have Soulburn. That was cringe as fuck to say. So you know what? I'm just gonna click no Soulburn. But it is of the right element. Without the right element, without Soulburn, we're doing like about 10k. And if it's the right element, you do about double that. That's 19k there, yeah? That's what I can see. Extinct to the Ruel, no issues there. So I think, yeah, it's pretty damn good. And they did go ahead and hit Hwayoung, okay? So interesting to note, if they hit Hwayoung herself, she doesn't proc Sora. Okay. It has to be your allies, right? Okay, that's pretty interesting. That's really important to know. So the enemy could definitely just go balls deep into Hwayoung. Oh, I would love to do that. Never mind. Let's just stop being weird. But yeah, that's what I mean. I did not proc Sura. It has to be my ally, yes, except for the Casher. Okay, that is one of the outs against Hwayoung. I would say just burst her down. Yeah, burst her down. A standard built Hwayoung though will have bulk, which is going to be an issue. But a cleaver bulk, you can just go all ham into Hwa. Make sure you don't hit anyone else though, but that is also difficult. If you want to make sure you don't hit anyone else and you're trying to anti-cleave, usually people go like ML Landing, usually people go ML Euphine. It's really hard to not hit the whole team for like more than half HP. So yeah, I can see how she's really going to be annoying for anti-cleavers, and there we freaking go. We have it, we have it, we have it, we have it. Light Knight Central. Yeah, Light Knight Central right here. There is also a Melandi though. That thing's gonna be annoying, yeah? Melandi has anti-crit, so unfortunately with Hwayoung you have to still crit. I would actually prefer non-crits actually, just one shot. But you know what, if we need to crit you, that means we, of course we need a 100 crit chance, and of course you can always anti-crit your way out. That is gonna be rather annoying, and you know what? Let's just take on the challenge, shall we? Like, who are we afraid of? I'm gonna actually play it so that it's gonna be tougher for me. Yeah, let's just try it out. A tougher game for me, because otherwise it's just too easy, you know what I'm saying? Like, we already know how good she can be. So let's get a really tough game in, because realistically, the enemy's not just gonna be a stupid dumbass and just let you have absolutely everything, yeah? So, with this setup, I'm trying to get a throw with Hua first, and I want to one-shot a Light Knight. If I can do that, I'd be damn happy. So I'm gonna go with Bloodblade as well. Let's just see what happens here. They have anti-crit, I have a Zeo. And I think with a Zeo, I'm gonna just strip one of your anti-crits, right? So, yep, that is exactly what I'll do. I'll go for Emma Illinov for sure. This is the main thing people are having issues with, right? Especially cleavers. Illinov is just way too stupid tanky. Yeah, look at that. How is Zeo doing jack shit to that shit? It's ridiculous. But you know what? Let's just keep on going. We'll get a defense break onto Senya, which I will also test out later. A death broken Senya. How much are we doing to that? Like, I'm pretty sure I don't penetrate defense, so let's just do like 50k, no? But that's for another time. And here we have BYSTANDER HWAYOUNG. We have one soul. This is the best setup. This is the usual setup for cleavers, yeah? And I need to one-shot it enough, or at least get very close to. If I'm able to do that, dude, cleave is back in again. And back 23k. Ooh, why does that do so much less? It's because of defense, clearly, right? This thing is really bulky. Because of the high defense and all that, your damage certainly does way worse. I think that's how it works. I'm not sure. I cannot know the enemy's build. But I imagine this is like a 2-point-something-k defense enough. Maybe. Or I have no clue. But that did a lot less damage than against the Senya. I guess that makes sense. Senya usually has less defense than Illinov. But yeah, there is HWAYOUNG against Light Knights. And hey, in a cleave setup, you're supposed to have your whole team kill the enemy's entire team. Which, well, this team did the job. How are you still alive? I had Gabon. Yeah, this character, dude, I swear to God. I have Gabon and you're still alive. This is ridiculous, man. Now the counter. You know what? This is great. Proc it? Okay, no proc. Unfortunate. If you procced it and one of my characters hit below 40, or you hit me above 40% of my HP, I activate Sora again. I should be able to easily one-shot Landy, though, if you proc it. Unfortunately, I think you're going to die before you get a chance to. But yeah, if you count it there, I get the Sora. HWAYOUNG goes one-shots the Light Knight, right? For sure, for sure. But there you go. A pretty robust cleave setup. And hey, she's not one-shotting. But considering the amount of characters we have in the game, like, rather than asking her to one-shot, you draft in a way so that her damage really helps you out. That's what I think. I think it's really, really good. So, yeah, there you have it. Now the question is, though, should I try a Briar setup? There's so many things I want to try in one video. I don't know if I can do everything, but let's just screw it. Let's just try. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna test this out. I don't know if it's gonna work, but I want a Briar setup, right? I want a Briar Witch Death Break into a HWAYOUNG Nuclear Bomb. How much are we doing? If we get it, it'd be sick, I think. Let's also not have Fire Flan, because I think Fire Flan, you know, broken our character. Everyone hates Fire Flan, so let's go for someone else. We're gonna go top model. I think this is a very valid cleave team, right? A very valid Zeo cleave setup. Maybe like imagine you third lock freaking HWAYOUNG, ML HWAYOUNG third locker. They go like Light Knights, you go HWAYOUNG. They cannot stop HWAYOUNG. The rest you just like imagine if I pick Frida for last, they ban a Frida because they want to cut or whatever, something like that. But yeah, let's just go with this. Whatever, I'm yapping too much. I am hoping to get a Death Break and a HWAYOUNG Soulburn just to see how much damage I can deal. Let's find out, shall we? And first of all, ooh, this one's annoying. Why is your Zeo so slow? What the flip? But you know what? I have no choice. I gotta hit the Zeo. I'm hoping you're Aureus. If you're Aureus, I don't think I hit Zeo below 50%, so we don't proc Dragon Bride. And yeah, I think we're chilling. We go Soulburn right here. Death Broken HWAYOUNG. Ooh. I wonder how much damage this will do. Top model as well. Why I love top model with HWAYOUNG so much. Top model can do one singular Soulburn. She holds the book. She does one Soulburn, right? So what I will do is I'll just kill whoever, really. I think I'll kill the Sea Phantom first, though. And unfortunately, you did resist the Death Break on Dragon Bride. That's such a shame. But you know what? We'll screw it. We'll Soulburn on the Sea Phantom. This is a one-shot Sea Phantom, and I want to Soulburn HWAYOUNG onto the crab at the front. Oh boy. How much damage are we doing? This is a cleave setup, right? This is a very clear cleave setup. And now if they cannot stop the HWAYOUNG without Death Break, and if they somehow let the Death Break through, they are so screwed. That's what I'm thinking. But let's just check the damage. Enough stalling, okay? Kick him in the back alley. How much are we doing? I'm thinking 40k. It has to be. Death Broken and all as well. 65. And I can do it again. I can do it again. Wait, if this hits 0, it might actually be bad. Oh, crud. I mean, we're chilling. Surely you don't one-shot me from here, right? Surely you don't one-shot... Why do I feel like you might? Why do I feel like you might one-shot me from here? Uh-oh. No. Not like this. Come on. Not like this, bro. Yeah, I think we're dead. I can't control who that goes to, right? So I guess your last-ditch effort at anti-cleaving is probably going to be Dragon Bride. Just hope you hit the right... Just hope the enemy procs into your back line, no? Does this one-shot my whole team? Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. No way I'm losing to this. I think I'm still gonna win though, right? Double proc? Beautiful. Alright, I'm still winning by... Oh, hell no. I guess that's an issue, huh? I don't know if I would have killed the Senya with just a burn. It's a 32k health Senya, but maybe I should have go into the Senya for sure. I think it was a target mistake. Of course, if I landed a death break, easiest win of my life. 65k damage. Like, what the flip was that? Alright, I'm having a lot of fun with this one. I think you can do so many things. There's so many more things we could try. Like a freaking simple Veronica BBK with a bystander Hwayoung. Like, if they ban BBK, they gotta do a death break into Hwayoung. Dude, that thing is unstoppable. Oh my god, this is really fun. I gotta keep going. Like, I should end the video right now because it's already enough. I think this build is just gonna be set in stone what I run. You can go for way higher damage, but if you don't take the turn, it doesn't matter, right? So yeah, I'm loving this one. I'm loving this build. I think she's really good if you're a cleaver, which I am. Which, oh, cannot wait to have more fun with her, right? Alright, so in this setup, they have this. I'm gonna try not going Deathbreaker. If somehow, also by the way, if you hear singing in the background, it's because they are singing in the background. Alright, let me think about this one. There is a reviver. Now, if you're a cleaver, you know. Haste is a nuisance. People that don't know how to anti-cleave or have no idea what they're doing, they usually just go, you know what? Slam Dragon Blight, slam Blight Knights, slam ML Haste. And usually it just wins because there's just too many HP and too many gimmicks to care for. You don't even gotta know what you're doing. You just pick it like this, right? So this is gonna be a challenge for me. I'm gonna try no death break because realistically, if I get a death break, like, come on. Who gives me such freebies like that? No way, yeah? So I'm gonna go for Wonder Ludwig and maybe a little bit of Veronica. Let's say they ban BBK. If I pick BBK, right? So I'm probably gonna have this here. And I'm gonna go for a major swap. I'll probably have a Lilica. I think they'll let me have a Lilica, honestly. Because, you know, no buffs on the Hwayoung. You would think it's a waste. I won't lie. I think I don't win against this one. There's no way. I don't have enough damage. There's no way I have enough damage against this one. But you know what? For the sake of testing, you know what I'm saying? For the sake of testing, let's give it a shot. I'm gonna try death breaking the Haste, which I think they'll protect with Dragon Bride. Yeah, this is hard. I don't think we can do this. Oh my god, this Haste character is still a nuisance. For sure. We'll not try that. This is stupid. This looks more stupid the more I see it. Let's try Knuckle instead. Knuckle is one of my options, even in, you know, RTA for sure. We're gonna try Knuckle and see where we go. This is a very standard anti-cleave setup though. You have a Lion that gets rid of, you know, any pesky debuffs. Just in case I go DDR, you got Haste. If I kill anyone, I'm dead. Yeah, a lot of things that stops me here. So what I will do, I'm gonna start with silencing the Haste, or at least push you back. And then we'll go with a Knuckle Sober. We'll go from there, right? If I can get some death breaks, it'd be wonderful. So there goes the counter as well. Fuck me. Oh, that sucks. Here we have Knuckle. Usually, I would pick like Briar plus Knuckle. Yeah, they ban Briar so that they can revive. Makes sense. So this kind of makes sense in my opinion. A very standard anti-cleave setup. Here we have her taking a turn. Oh, this is really good, you know. She's forced to only S1. If whoever she S1s because I'm squishy, I will proc Sura, except if they go for Hwayoung herself. But if they go for Hwayoung and I go below 50, I activate Secret Scythe. Right? Is that how it works? I'm pretty sure, so I should full heal again. So yeah, interesting. Let me think about who to go for here though. I think this is what I do, alright? I'm gonna go for a very good Seal. That's what I really dang needed. Another counter attack, beautiful. And you're hitting Zeo, because you're an AI, I kind of forgot. Don't know how I forgot, but here we look. We do have Seal on the freaking Bride, so now we can sober it into Haste. This is really damn good. If I can one-shot the Haste from here, but this will be a damn challenge though. Counter again, but you can't. you do have only a bit of HP left, yeah? But usually, if you're anti-cleaving, I think a lot of people go Proof of Valor, ML Haste. But you know what? This is not. I still feel a lot of people don't necessarily run that. So, I think my best option here is to still just go for it, right? Is there a reason for me to save it? I don't think so. Let's just go for it. Sobered on non-light units. Like, in RTI, I bet the enemy's not just gonna let you hit light units, right? And I'm doing 10k. I ain't gonna lie. That is not a lot of damage. 10k on a sober is not a lot at all. I will not lie. I guess we could see, you know, bits and pieces of more information, right? Like, the more we play. So, you definitely want to hit light units. It's what I'm thinking. So, you might not even get to pick her every game. But we did activate a Sura here. We did hit Laya, the only non-light character. Oh my god. I don't think we're winning this. I don't think we're winning this. Yeah, this one's gonna be really hard, but I'm gonna hit you. Finally, we got a death break. Oh, I mean, you're cleansing it anyway. Here's ill enough, though, and you're only hitting Hwayoung from here, right? I think we are cooked. I think we're hard cooked, I think. Right? I did get a double prop, but you're gonna outspeed here. I don't counter. You get 3F. You get a dual attack. I'm dead here. Yep, and yeah, there we go. Okay. For starters, I think maybe I should have went to someone else. Nah, it wouldn't have worked. Yeah. So this is still a problem. Well, that's something new. You would think, wow, one-shotting everyone feels good. I would say, you know what, we see some issues here. The random proc, you cannot control it. It went into Laya. Had it went into just the 23k health Ilanov and one-shot her, that would have been fine. Like, I would have been chilling. And yeah, this is kind of what RNG would say. But then again, though, who knows? In an RTA setup, there's a lot more other units I could draft as well. If my Briar was let through, they're definitely dead. If any of my Deathbreaker was let through, maybe they're dead. Or hey, maybe I just don't pick Hwayoung alone as a DPS or pick 2 DPSs, yeah? I think Hwayoung plus BBK should be a really good pair. But you know what? That is a decent showcase, I think. We showed how she could work. We showed any problems she may have as well. I think one of the most popular way to deal with her is just go all in into her. At least with a cleaver build Hwayoung. Go all in, hit Hwayoung with all your tanks. Make sure she's dead early, and you don't gotta worry about that. But if the setup is good, if I land my freaking like death bricks and stuff, if I can pick Hwayoung into BBK as well, and you let both of them through, my Hwayoung can like soften you up, BBK finishes off, get an extra turn, the game's over by that point. Interesting, right? There's a lot of things we could try, and I don't think Sigurd's side, by the way. I think if I'm playing this aggressive playstyle, Symbol Unity, right? Anything that gets me more damage to just get the one shot, I think would be good. But yeah, stat wise though, maybe I want 4.3k. I think okay, if you have SSS imprint, go 4.5k somehow if you can reach that. 4.5k 300 would be beautiful. But I think realistically for most people 4k 300, right? Expect to do 30k on like a normal Senya. Expect to do 25k on a really tanky light knight as well. And if you can do death breaks with her, it'd be really good. If you can sober, it is not even that good unless the enemy is the right element. So the main point is the right element. Without the right element, she does not one-shot for sure, but you can still expect her to do like 10k damage with a Soulburn. Without a Soulburn though, yeah, you're doing a lot less. You don't want to use her without Soulburns, right? But that's the whole point of her. You're supposed to Soulburn, and if anyone gets low, you get Divine Vessel to just activate Sura, clean someone up. It's quite RNG, I would say, for sure. But I can certainly see her being used 100%. Will she be picked every game? I'm not sure. I don't think so, because you want to hit light units. Not every game has light units, although most of them do. Interesting unit, right? Yeah, that's all I can say. I would say definitely worth pulling. I think definitely worth pulling for especially cleavers. I think she'll be a really good option for cleavers, really good DPS. Do you need her to climb though? I don't think so. For standard players in the standard build, I haven't tried a standard build yet myself, but I think you can still definitely use her. However, I find it doubtful that people would still go full light team against a Hwayoung and they just let your Hwayoung pop off. It's not going to be that easy for sure. So again, with more and more broken units in the game, it seems that a lot of units are just all really good options these days. Except for a few. I feel like ML Luna, ML Elanov, those two are like every game you can use them. Fire Flan, those two are like every game you can use them. Right? They'll always pay off some way or another. But with more and more broken units come out, like even Helen Lua. I said Helen Lua was niche, but it turned out she is just good at being niche. Makes her a really good unit, right? When she's picked, she's a nuisance, but you can't pick her every game. There's just a lot of these characters that are just niche, but good. And having them are just really good options. Of course, there are no-brainers like ML Luna that are just good no matter what. You gotta get them. I would say Hwayoung's not quite at that level, but she's gonna be good in niche situations for sure. I don't think you can pick her into everything. However, though, hey, a good DPS that can just one-shot a tank or get very close to, I think is needed for the tanky meta that we have. And that will be all for my review. I think, yeah, decent. A solid 8 out of 10 for me. That'll be all for my video today. I'll be coming back with more videos as well, and a lot of the balance patches as well. And that'll be all. Hope you guys enjoy. Take care.